y'all. Thank you so much for joining us on our first ever live session on YouTube. Let's just kind of let it warm up a little bit. We just started, so give it about 5 minutes. I'm gonna play the new song, which is in the title of this live video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play it. This song just released on Spotify and all major streaming platforms this morning. I'm so excited to share about this song. So without
I've been on this 24/7. I've been on this 24/7 inside the grind. Hungry, I've been feeding, securing my one line. Putting in the work and my energy rise. I don't put no other, no option is full time. I don't ride away, down, I'm the way. Don't compare my story in any way. Writing every chapter, feel the pain. I swear I've been through a lot for my age. Been through a lot like I don't know where to start it all. In a mind where I just wanted fans and without the loss. Took all these chances, don't regret any one of them. Full advantage, I'ma take what I want from them. Holding out my way now like I don't depend on anyone to help me that's paid in advance. I'll make the time, this my grind, this all is my life. Make it how I see this, one step at a time. I get down in the zone, don't come out to the morn, till the sun come up. I fill my cup, don't oblige to the noise. I just block out the voice, that's not mine. My head is wrong. Yeah. I hold down my I've been on this 24/7 inside the grind. Hungry, I've been feeding, securing my one line. Putting in the work and my energy rise. I don't put no other, no option is full time. I don't ride away, down, I'm the way. Don't compare my story in any way. Writing every chapter, feel the pain. I swear I've been through a lot for my age.
Alright, welcome. For you guys who don't know, I am alternative trap recording artist, songwriter, and performer, Young Ston Shone. I was born and raised in the suburbs of Silver Spring, Maryland, which is tagged on the location of this video with a Palestinian background. I started my journey in music when I was 14 years young. What really inspired and influenced me to carve my own path in music is my father. My father was an international gig player. He had his own band, in the DMV area, which is the DC metropolitan area, and I would tag along with him every single time he would go out to perform, or go out and do a show, or go out and host an event. So that really influenced me to carve my own path with the music and just really take it a step further than where he took it. Without further ado, let me tell you why you're here today. My brand new single, 24/7 Grind, is released on Spotify and all major streaming platforms this morning, and I'm so excited to talk to you about the inspiration behind this song, behind the title, behind the lyrics, and behind just the whole creation of it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. What really inspired this song was, my grind for these past 5 years. I've been on a consistent go type of grind, and, I've been having a lot of burnouts, or call myself having a lot of burnouts, within that time frame of these last 5 years, and I wanted to really make a change in myself, because again, I'm a stress-free advocate. I am the CEO of the Stress-Free Music, and, I need to really stand behind my brand, and I told myself I need to make that change, so I sat myself down. I wanted to really express how I wanted to start feeling, and this is the song that came out of that. The title, 24/7 Grind, was inspired by, again, just not really taking time out for myself in life, not really enjoying life itself, and just being so cooped up in my studio. Again, I'm very passionate about the music I make, about what I do every single day, and everything that I do in general. If I'm not passionate, I'm not doing it. So I'd be cooped up in the studio, just, writing music, recording music, going over my catalog, just everything music related. I would just be in here just cooped up, and I wouldn't leave. So 24/7 Grind just kind of initiates towards that, that part of my life, to the fact that I needed to really start living. Life is so damn short, guys. Like, whatever journey you are on, whatever type of life path you're on, I understand that hard work, dedication, and consistency will get you where you want to get at. But at the same time, like, we could be working so hard today, and like next week during the same time, we won't be here. We'll be gone. Like, I'm not saying that to scare anybody, but I'm saying that to really just, open up eyes. Like, yeah, grind your ass off, work your ass off, and like get what you want to get in life. But at the same time, enjoy your life. enjoy everything that's out here for us. You know, like, we have an entire world out here that hasn't been touched yet. You know, that there's a lot of parts in this world that haven't been touched yet. Go touch them. You know, like, that's my whole entire point. It's just more life, less stress. You know, that's my whole slogan right now is stress less, live more. That's what it is. You know, so for this specific live stream, I didn't have any questions that came in. So I appreciate you guys kind of saving that time out, because I like answering questions, but at the same time, I like to keep the conversation going and keep the vibes going on during this video. You know, also I want to cover up one thing. I have been on and off on YouTube for the past 5 years. You know, I haven't really been consistent on YouTube, and I started to become consistent as soon as December 1st, 2021 came around. I opened up my YouTube channel again, and I started posting about 3 to 6 times a week. You know, now it's about 6 times a week, you know, between long form videos and YouTube shorts. And, you know, I told myself that I want to make a commitment to come and see you guys at least twice a month. You know what I mean? So get used to this face, get used to this energy. I'll be on here at least, again, 2 times. Every 2 weeks I'll come on live just to kind of catch up with you guys, let you know what's going on behind the scenes and just everything in general. You know, let me deeper dive into my story since we have a little time here. You know, the reason why I became a stress-free advocate was, you know, I came back from my country after going there, after I graduated high school. I came back from, you know, I'm Palestinian, as I said. I came back from my country, and I noticed that there was a bunch of spots on my head. It's not really too much to show you guys right now. Like, I have a few kind of just pointing out here and there. I had those type of spots all over my head when I came back, and, you know, going to dermatologist after dermatologist, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You know, they basically all told me the same exact thing in different languages. There's no cure. You know, and number one thing that causes my spots to really like bulge out and just really get painful is stress. As simple and as childish as that may sound, it's stress. Because they educated me enough to tell me that, hey, you know, whenever you get a certain emotion or feeling inside of your brain, you know, dopamine, serotonin, any of those type of, you know, I guess triggers, you want to call it mental triggers, there's a chemical that releases in the back of your head, and depending on your mood and how you feel, either they kind of slither down and go to where they need to go to, or they get trapped in certain areas of your skull and your scalp, which in my case ended up happening to me. And that's what really inspired me to become a stress-free advocate and, you know, create this brand, stress-free brand, because I'm really behind this lifestyle, and this brand is for those that want to live more of a stress-free lifestyle, for those that, you know, do yoga, for those that meditate, for those that are life coaches, you know, for those that are authors that read books. You know, I can understand times can get really stressful, you know, whether that be in the craft, whether that be, you know, doing something similar every single day. Like, life needs to be exciting and fun. That's what I truly believe in, and that's what my message is and what my whole concept for this brand is. You know, be an adult, but manifest your inner child mind. We're only here for a certain amount of time, and enjoy it all. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and play the song a little more, because I stopped it right in the middle of the chorus. Let me show you guys verse 2, and we'll continue from there. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm loving this live so far. Side note, I'm going live on all social media platforms. I went live on TikTok and on Facebook for the first time yesterday. TikTok was amazing. I had no clue what to do on there, to be honest with you guys. I was on TikTok. I was like, there's so many buttons on the screen. I don't know what to press right now. And then somebody joined our live. I didn't know how to get him off our live, you know. He was awesome. Great guy. Met somebody from Nepal. So many miles away from each other. And yeah, I was just sitting there trying to end a live. And I'm like, how do I end this thing? It's so complicated. There's so many buttons. Anyways, let me go ahead and continue playing the song.
Been to the worst, I thought that time would make up the cost. All the bad decisions in my life, they played a part. I went through everything that changed early on. Money down the drain from the very start. Seeing how that got me where I am, said it did. Better in my mind and decision that I made. Everything's in time, I don't rush, get out my face. Battling my mind, put my girl to up and raise. I put in the work in, no excuse in my time. Trusting myself, don't depend on God. Success is a matter of work on this grind. Don't scale my success by material goes to achieve my life. I've been on this 24/7, this type of grind. Hungry, I've been feeding, securing my one line. Putting in work and my energy rise. I don't want no other, no option, just full time. I don't ride away.
to say too, another thing that makes this song very special is the fact that I did pretty much everything myself when it came to this song. What I mean by that is, obviously when it came to the music part, I appreciate you, T-Row. I have an amazing engineer that really captivated my sound and made it, we just have that chemistry that just will be unbreakable to the end. So shout out to T-Row. I love you so much, man. You are the best. I shot my very first self-shot, self-edited, self-directed music video for this song. I've been working on it since January 1st, and we just finished the final edits, I think it was last Thursday. So, YouTube, you'll be the first people to see the music video. Well, I lied. Patreon, my Patreon family will be the first people to see the music video on Wednesday, and then it drops on YouTube that Thursday, and then everywhere else on Friday. So, I'm very excited to kind of show you how that experience went. It gives the song a whole new life. I can promise you that and guarantee you that. If you heard the song already, wait till this video comes out. It's going to give you a whole different perspective, whole different set of imagery when you're listening to the song, and it's just so much life, man. With that being said, I want to tell you guys kind of the equipment I use. I had a lot of questions come in during these couple of months since we started 2022. It's like, hey, Stan, what do you use to record? If you were just starting out in your studio again, what would you recommend picking up to record music? So here's what I use to record music. Okay, so in the back, as you can see, I have my gaming computer. Okay, HP Almond 2016, so much RAM, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and has about 4 CPUs. So it's a very, very strong computer. Gets the job done. I have a recording software on it. I have a video editing software on it. I have a lyric video software. I have a lot of stuff running on this computer at one time. So it handles it. It gets the job done. If you need a new computer, HP is the way to go. And also, it's a gaming computer, so you can play games on it as well. So, number 2, the monitors that are in the back. The one that's the little green light that's popping up. I've had these since about 2014. They're Mackeys. They're 3-inch monitors. They're a pair. And they've been getting the job done, even though, I've had troubles in the past with them. I have people throwing corn nuts inside of there and all these different type of nuts inside, so you hear the vibration from the bass. But we got it taken care of, and it's funny as hell. So that kind of what makes the experience. The acoustic panels, those were recently put up last year. I put those up. I had studio foam all around my studio. It was not getting the job done. So I told myself the sound needs to get upgraded, and that's what we did. We put up about 10 panels in total. Looks beautiful, feels amazing, and it sounds beautiful in here. Now, last thing, microphone. I use an AKG P120. I've had this microphone since 2016. Not my very first microphone, but since 2016, when I first got back into the studio, because again, moving around and all that, I don't want to get too sidetracked here. Regular pop filter as well. Regular microphone cables, keep them about 10-inch long, because again, the longer the microphone cables, the more static you get within your vocals. All right, that's recording equipment. Now, video equipment. The tripod just sitting on, that's the phone sitting on right now. I use that for my camera, and you can only guess what I use for my camera. If you guess the iPhone, you're right. I use the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It shot an amazing music video. Coloring was perfect. Focus mode was perfect. High definition, 4K, 24 frames per second, cinematic. I love it. I had an amazing time. Some 60 frames per second in there as well. But besides the point, I'm very excited to show you guys this music video and this song. I don't know what it is. This song feels a lot more authentic than my previous releases. Because again, I shot my own music video to it. I edited this music video to it, and it's just, this whole thing is just me. I didn't really have too many people involved with it, and that's pretty much that. It doesn't take a lot to shoot a music video, to record a song, to really do everything yourself. Just more so, it's just how much passion you have behind it. It's just more so of how passionate you are about doing things. Once it starts to feel like a fucking job, it's like there's no passion in there. You know what I mean? So again, that's my motto as well. I keep in my mind. I'm like, once it starts to feel like a job, I'm gonna stop doing it. Once the passion comes back, it's like, all right, that's when the exciting stuff starts to go down. But anyways, listen, I don't want to ramble on too much. I love you guys so much. It's our very first YouTube live. I'm thankful to the 2 people that showed up on this live today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't checked out the song 24/7 Grind, it will be linked down on my YouTube channel. I'll be posting up a short today with the link directly to it. And then also, if you want to wait for the video before you even stream the song, if you want to get that experience with the video first, dropping next Thursday on YouTube. Catch that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I appreciate every single person that comes on this channel. This is a stress-free YouTube family, and I can't wait for you to join us. I'll catch you again in a few weeks. Yep. Love you so much. Have an amazing day, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's lit.